The following podcast is produced and syndicated by Technofi Media Networks. Coming up on this episode of the Talking Mac podcast, we're going to pit iWork 08 against Microsoft Office for Mac 08. We'll tell you which one you should buy. Stay tuned, you won't want to miss it. Hello and welcome to the Talking Mac podcast. Well, we're going to be pitting them, like I said, head to head. iWork 08, Microsoft Office for Mac 08. We're going to pit them head to head right after this week's Apple news. This week's Apple news consists of more rumor than news. People are thinking that in Leopard 10.5.2, the multi-touch gestures that you can use on the MacBook Air once it is available will be coming to the MacBook Pros and maybe even the MacBook, since they have a multi-touch, because they can recognize 2 touches and 3 touches and 4 touches. So people are thinking that when Leopard is updated sometime in the near future, that multi-touch gestures will be incorporated into the MacBooks and the MacBook Pros and probably the MacBooks as well. This has been your Apple news for this week. We'll be right back after this commercial break. The Talking Mac podcast is now available for download in iTunes, Google, your web browser, My Yahoo. All of that great stuff. Just type in your web browser, www.talkingmac.tk. Go scroll down about halfway down the page on the right-hand side. You'll see subscribe buttons. Subscribe with iTunes and Google, My Yahoo, even the podcast on your web browser. You can even advertise on the podcast. Just click the button. All at www.talkingmac.tk. Where you can even download them in MP3 format. Just right-click on download this episode and click Save As. And you can save it wherever you want it. The Talking Mac Podcast. Hello, welcome back to the Talking Mac podcast. I hope you like our new music. I just made that music a while ago. So I got something I'd like to discuss with you right quick. These podcasts are free. We're not going to start charging for them, but all we ask is that if this podcast, if you would like to donate some money to this podcast, we would greatly appreciate your donations. If you click. If you're listening on YouTube, in the description, click it down. You'll see a donation link. You can click that link, and it'll take you to a little blogger page I set up because YouTube doesn't allow an HTML button on it. So I set up a quick little blogger page so you can it tells you some instructions up at the top, so you can click that and you can pay securely through PayPal. I'll get none of your information. It all goes through PayPal, which is one of the most trusted names in e-commerce and donations on the internet. PayPal. So you can click over in the descriptions. You can click that donate button. If you can't donate whatever you think this podcast was, it can be 2 cents, it can be 50 cents. We accept every major credit card and even bank accounts. So just use PayPal. Just click that link over in the show descriptions. We greatly appreciate any of your donations. Alright, so let's pit iWork and Microsoft Office for Mac 2008 head to head. Now, when I first got my Mac a year ago, I was told that the only Office suite that you could use that was really good was Microsoft Office for Mac 2004. And I said, well, why isn't it 2006? Well, it was early 2007. So, where is Microsoft Office for Mac early 2007 or 2007? I was told 2004. They make them every 4 years. Okay. So I'll be waiting until 2008. So I have to wait another year to get another Microsoft Office. And I realized I had an Intel Mac. But Microsoft Office Mac 2004 had to run in Rosetta mode, which is really like half the speed. And it was really slow and errors and crashing. A really horrifying, horrible experience. And then I asked, well, what other choice do I have? And there's iWork 06, there is NeoOffice, and OpenOffice.org. Okay? NeoOffice was okay. I didn't like it because I came from a PC background. Before last year, I was using PCs all my life. Windows XP with Microsoft Office 2000 and 2003 on them. So what was I going to do? So then I tried iWork 08. Then I realized, well, this is not a complete productivity suite because it only comes with 2 apps. It comes with Pages. I'm sorry, it was iWork 06, which only came with Pages and Keynote. And I needed more than that, so then I got Bing, and then I got some other Abbey Word and some other things that can help mend the gap. And then if I ever had to use Excel, I would just hope and pray that the Excel would work for Microsoft Office 2004 on my Intel Mac. But then, this last week, Microsoft came out with Microsoft Office 2008 for Mac. And I am loving the style. I am loving the icons. I am just loving everything because it's like I'm back at my Windows PC. Now, another option was for me, since I have VMware Fusion, I could just pop up Windows XP and, run it in there. But this has been great. I don't know which version I have, but I just bought one. And I think it's the Home and Student Edition. I got Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Entourage, and MSN Messenger. And that's a full, complete suite. Now, Pages is more for page layout. Well, then they have added a word processor in there, but it was more for page layout from the beginning. And so, imagine to my surprise, when I opened up Word 2008, it was instant. It was incredibly instant. It was really, 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 really great product, and I'm still going to use Pages because I have some things that I've already used in Pages, and I'm going to keep using Pages because it's good for making an ebook or something like that that I have in the works here. But for word processing, for Excels, and when I upgraded to iWork 08, I was surprised that numbers couldn't even do the basic spreadsheet that Excel could do on Windows. Couldn't even do the basics, and so now I have the real Excel on here, and it's really incredible. So that's my letdown with numbers. It could not do the basic task, and I was thoroughly shocked. To my surprise. So, iWork or Office 2008 for Mac. Well, if you can't spend over $100, well then iWork 08 is a no-brainer. But if you don't care how much you spend, Microsoft Office 2008, it can do just about everything. And I'm even loving the styles and templates they have up there. Really, a really, really excellent product. Don't forget to donate. Pull down, if you're on YouTube, pull down the description link. Click on the donation link and click on the donate button. There it goes through PayPal. Everything's safe and secure. Remember, your mind is like a parachute. It won't work unless it's open. So think outside the box. Think different. You can email us with your questions that you would like to have us share on the TalkMac podcast. Questions at talkingmac.tk. We'll see you next time, everybody. Bye-bye. The preceding was a Technify Network production.